What's up, guys? This is Alpine Gremlin again with some more World of Tanks gameplay. Today we're taking a look at my newly purchased IS-8, a Soviet Tier 9 heavy tank. We're playing standard battle on mines. I wanted to show you guys this gameplay because it illustrates a very important point I want to make, and that is what to be doing as the high tier vehicle. If you notice, I'm the only Tier 9 on the team. I'm at the top of the list. They've got one Tier 9 of their own, the enemy team. And I want to talk to you guys about what is expected and what you should be doing as the high tier vehicle in the game. Occasionally, you will get a game like this where you and a couple people, or just you, will be at the top of the list. You'll be the high tier vehicle. And I want to, and it seems exciting, you can do a lot of damage, you can get a lot of credits and experience, but you do have specific responsibilities that your team expects you to fulfill. Most World of Tanks players will look up to their high tier allies. It's just the way the game is. As the high tier vehicle, you've got the better gun, especially if you're a heavy tank, or you got the better gun, you got the better armor, so you can deal out damage and you can take a lot too. Medium tanks and heavy tanks, when they're the top tier, they are expected to be up on the front lines and leading the attack. If you're a tank destroyer, that's another story. You're a sniper, you're supposed to sit back. But if you're a heavy tank like me, you have to be up there, and you have to be up there and leading your team. If you sit in the back as the top tier, if you sit near the base or you try to snipe, and you're not up there helping your team, then your team is suffering, and you'll certainly get some nasty words about it. I mean, the people you're hurting most is your team by by not trying to be up there with them, because if they don't have their heavy hitter, then they don't stand a chance most of the time. Now, in most cases, I would look for the high tier vehicle, like that Conqueror, which is the new British which is the new British Tier 9 that they added into the game. I would normally be looking for him, but because he's on the other end of the map right now, and I'm already up here, I figure, okay, I might as well just press the attack. Normally I would look for normally I would look to take on their higher tier vehicles. Unfortunately, he's just not close enough for me to deal with him at this point. Now I want you guys to pay attention to what my team is doing behind me. You'll see right here, I move up, these guys behind me start moving up too. Because like I said, your teammates look up to you when you're the top tier vehicle. You'll find a lot of times that your allies will follow you when you go somewhere. And contrary to what this T50-2 is saying in the chat, it's not a dumb team. We're actually doing pretty well for ourselves, and we're almost at their base. Now, part of being the high tier vehicle is making decisions that benefit the team. Like right here, I don't have a shot on this KV-5, but the T-34 behind me sure as hell does. So instead of getting in front of him and blocking his shot, I back off and I let him take the shot. Because that's how we can get past these guys quicker. Whoever has the shot, let him take it. I didn't pick this gameplay because it's me beating up on a bunch of lower tier vehicles. I picked it because I think it illustrates what you should be doing as the top tier vehicle. It's very important that you're out there, and I can't say this enough, because I've seen plenty of people when they're the top tier vehicle just sit in the back or sit near the base and try to snipe. And again, you're only hurting your team because you're not there and you're not giving them support. Now, you can also, as the top tier vehicle, people will generally listen to your decisions. Like right now, I just gave the attack order. Because you see these guys, they're on our base pretty much. They're pushing hard on our base. I figure we're almost at their base, so let's just press the attack. And if all else fails, the worst that will happen is that more of their tanks will come and try to assist their base. And that would be good because it would take pressure off the few defenders that we have at our base. Now you see I get in a bad position here. I get tracked by this Panther, and he's just hitting into my rear armor, which is pretty weak on this tank. But I repair my track, and I get my front armor pointing him, so now it's my turn to do some big damage to him. Now you can see my Tier 8 allies are creeping up there, because you'll generally find, don't be afraid to ask for help from your allies as the top tier. You don't have to be, you know, the ultimate destroyer. You'll find that your allies are generally pretty good about helping you because they want you to survive. They know how important you are, and they'll generally come to your aid, especially if you ask for it. So they're here hitting this Panther. I finish him off. This was a weird lag problem. You can see he's not dead even though the game told me I killed him. So I'm not really sure what would happen here. It was probably just a connection problem. Weird, but you know what? All the enemies are destroyed, and we won. So I hope this clears up some things, some, you know, issues that some people might be having. Because as the top tier vehicle, no matter, you know, and I was mostly stock in this game. Even if you're a stock tank, you're at the top, you need to be doing damage. You need to be up there. Because your team relies on you, and they look up to you. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this little video, and I will see you next time.